Sometimes I find myself struggling with the idea of connecting on a deeper level. Beauty, in its traditional sense, often feels like a barrier to genuine connection. True attraction is beyond the surface, and I'm still learning that. We live in a world where physical beauty is often overemphasized, but true intimacy comes from understanding, compassion, and a connection that goes far beyond what meets the eye. I feel conflicted. The physical attraction just isn't there for me, but the emotional bond we share is undeniable. It's hard when the heart and mind don't align in the same direction. Sometimes the way I feel about someone isn't about their appearance, it's about their energy. I can't force physical chemistry, but that doesn't mean the connection isn't there in other ways. It's challenging when my heart is full, yet my mind can't follow through. I care for you deeply, but the physical side doesn't feel right, and I'm left wondering why. Sometimes feelings run deeper than the physical attraction, and I'm caught in the space between wanting more and acknowledging the boundaries that naturally arise. It's not always easy to explain, but the connection we share feels more emotional than physical. I find myself questioning what truly matters in a relationship. Attraction isn't always a one-size-fits-all. Sometimes I feel the need to step back because I don't feel that instant chemistry, but I wonder if it could grow in time. In moments like these, I realize how much my feelings matter more than external factors. It's not that you're not beautiful, it's just that something doesn't click for me on a physical level. I've come to understand that physical attraction is just one piece of the puzzle. While my feelings for you are real, the physical side doesn't always follow the emotional connection. It's difficult to explain when there's a strong emotional pull, but no physical attraction to match. My heart says one thing, while my mind says another. Sometimes, no matter how much I care for someone, the physical connection just isn't there. But that doesn't mean I don't value the relationship in other ways. I often feel torn between the emotional depth of our relationship and the physical distance I experience. It's hard to reconcile the two. In life, sometimes you meet someone who stirs your soul, but the physical side just doesn't match the emotional connection. It's a strange, confusing feeling to navigate. There's an unspoken truth that not every connection is meant to be physical. Some people are meant to touch our hearts more than they are meant to touch our bodies. I can't deny that the emotional connection we share is something special, but it's also hard to admit that the physical attraction is something I'm still figuring out. Attraction is a complicated thing. Sometimes it's present right away, and other times it's something that requires patience, understanding, and time. I've learned that what I feel isn't always in sync with what others expect. The connection is there, but it's not always in the form we think it should be. In relationships, it's easy to get lost in the idea of perfection, but sometimes we need to acknowledge that beauty isn't the only thing that matters. It's not that you aren't beautiful, it's just that physical attraction doesn't always come naturally, and I can't force something that doesn't feel authentic. I wish I could explain why the connection feels one way emotionally, but another physically. It's one of those things that doesn't have a clear answer. You deserve someone who feels both emotionally and physically connected to you. And I hope I could give you that. But sometimes it's just not there for me. In the end, I've learned that true connection transcends physical appearances. It's about understanding, patience, and knowing that some connections are meant to be nurtured in other ways. It's difficult to reconcile how I feel about you emotionally versus physically. The heart and body don't always speak the same language, and it leaves me in a place of uncertainty. Sometimes the emotional bond feels so strong, yet there's something inside me that pulls back physically. I don't know why, but I can't ignore that feeling. Not every connection is meant to be physical. Some bonds grow stronger through shared moments, conversations, and understanding that goes beyond what we see. There's a delicate balance between emotional attachment and physical attraction. Sometimes I'm not sure how to bridge that gap, especially when my heart doesn't fully align with my body. Attraction is more than just physical appearance. It's the energy we share, the bond we form. Yet, even when that emotional connection is strong, physical attraction can sometimes feel elusive.